Good, really good. No, it was a great win and just a really good performance at home in front of a lot of loyal supporters who turned up in pretty oppressive conditions. It was tough conditions to play in for both teams, and I thought I'm really proud of our effort, particularly the nil. Is probably the most pleasing thing in that heat in particular.
Is that something that you worked on throughout the week, defence?
Yeah, we've had to work pretty hard on it during the off season, and we have. But I thought it came through today. We controlled the ball really well. I think last week we were probably our own worst enemies in turning over too much cheap possession. Tonight we held on to it and got the job done. So. No, look, I was confident that we'd play well today, but I certainly didn't expect the scoreline that it finished up was. But again, I'm just more pleased that we could hold them to 0. And, we had to be disciplined there at the back end. It would have been easy to put the cue in the rack, particularly how hot it was. But that's what probably I'm most proud of, that, we could stick to our guns and be disciplined with and without the ball and come away with a really good win. Give us a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I think it just it probably looks easy when you have all 13 players doing their job really well. There wasn't a bad player on the field for Manly today. It was really good to be a part of, and it's certainly it's a real pleasure to have things that you've worked so hard for pay off. And as Baz alluded to, the defence is something we've really tried to narrow in on, and a nil scoreline at Brook is certainly very pleasing. Yeah, definitely, mate. I've played in a lot of games where we've ducked out to a quick lead and the scoreline's probably stayed the same for the rest of the game. So to go on with it and to score so many tries and probably evenly throughout the game, it's really pleasing. And it certainly didn't come easy, though. I know that second half there, we started off with probably a good 10 minutes of defence on our try line. So nothing came easy today, but it's certainly a reflection of 17 players doing their job really well.
Yeah, 100%. Look, had we have won in Golden Point last week, it wouldn't have been mentioned. And I think I don't have to say anything today that I was really happy with the way everybody played, in particular our halves. And I thought we still had to work hard for our tries, and we still had to defend well. But I think if you're holding the footy, and every team that's won in the last 2 rounds has won the battle of possession and controlled the ball. Footy ain't changed that much, that you can't win without it. And today we held on to it and we respected it a bit more than we did last week.
Charlie, you were smiling when I asked that question. Do you think it was top last week? Or
Yeah, it was always going to happen. Until we won today and Croaks put in a good performance, you're always going to question him. So, look, surely the monkey's off the back for him now. Surely you guys can leave him alone. He's a first grader. He fits in perfectly with our group. There's no question about him being in this side based on his individual qualities and strengths as a football player. So, look, we just got to continue winning games and those questions go away. But, hopefully today was a step in the right direction for you guys to leave him alone now and start crediting him for being a first grader.
Just to back that up, it's his 3rd game. And he dominated that game at important moments. And, if that was someone else, he'd be front and back page. But for some reason, just because we got beaten Golden Point round 1 and a few circumstances, I couldn't understand it. We didn't worry about it, but it was getting a bit annoying in the end. He'll be right now. Yeah, look, we made a decision prior to the game. It was hot, mate. It was bloody hot, and I didn't want them out there any longer than they had to. We did a little bit in here, and full credit to Dan and the high performance staff that you know, we were only out there for about 10 minutes. So, you know, that might have had a factor. But, you know, again, our resilience on our try line and our defence was good, and we controlled the footy. There's enough points in the team if we hold on to the ball. Cool. Thank you.